What's up guys, welcome back to a video. In today's video we're going to be learning about tuples and sets in Python. So before going into the video, I would appreciate you guys liking and subscribing the video because that would help me a lot, and feel free to comment. So let's get right into it. So tuples and sets are used to store multiple values, variables, or even strings inside them. So they're kind of like a container which can store items in it. So tuples allow duplicates, but sets don't. So which we're gonna come back in a minute. So let's see how do you create a tuple. Tuple are created just like this, which is kind of like a list, but instead of a list, you use the square bracket, or I mean the rounded bracket. So that's how you create a tuple, and I have some items in it, which are some apple, one banana, and all. And now, how do you print a tuple? You just use the print statement and use the variable. So if I run this program, it's gonna print the tuple. As you see, so it works. Now let's see how do you access a tuple. Now let's say if you just wanted to print just apple. So I just type the square brackets, which and then access by its position. So apple is at 0. What I mean by position is the position of apple is 0. So that's how Python works. So if you have a list, tuples, sets, or dictionaries, so that's how you can access it. So now the position is 0 for this. For this it's 1, for this it's 2. So it just goes from 0 to the number of items you have. So I have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have 5 items. Now I just want to access the apple, and now it just prints apple. Now if I just want to access 1, I just type 1 in this, because the position of 1 is 1. And now there you go, so it just prints it. So that's how tuple works, and that's how you can access tuples. And let's see a small thing called tuple constructor. So a tuple constructor is nothing but you can create a tuple in a different way. So this is how you create. You just name it tuple here, and then you use 2 pairs of rounded brackets, not 1 but 2 pairs of rounded brackets. And now inside you put the values, which I already had it. So these were my values before. And now there we go, we just have created a new tuple. And now if I just wanna print this tuple, you just use a print statement with the tuple in it. As you see, mine works. So as you see, this values which I stored are printing. So this is one way to also access tuples, or use tuples. So, and now let's see how do you join tuples. So normally you use dot add or something, but the tuples, so that's not the case. You cannot use add or remove, because whenever you create a tuple, that stays the same. You cannot add, or you cannot even remove the something or value. So let's say I want to join something to it, and I just don't want to copy the values and paste it again. It's kind of simple. So you just use another variable. I'm gonna name it tuple2, and then you just create another tuple. And let's say I want to add watermelon and also number 4. So you just use tuple3, which is a new variable, and then add these tuple plus tuple2. So I'm just concatenating the tuple1 with tuple2. So that's how you can do it. And let's say you don't want the new variable like this, and because for some reason for your memory saving and everything, etc. So you can even use the old variables. Like I can use the variable which I already created, which is kind of like updating it. And now if I run this program, as you see, watermelon and 4 is combined. So that's how you can do it. So that's how you can access the tuples or add the tuples and everything. Now let's see what unpack tuples. So unpack tuples are things in which you can just access by some random names. So let's see how do you do it. Let's say I'm gonna create it. I just want to access this by colors and this by numbers. So it's kind of same, but you just use a different order. So you just type the name, red for apple, and number which is 1, and now I'm using yellow, and then I'm gonna use this operator. So what it means by it is rest of all should be stored in other equals tuple. So this basically what it's doing is this thing is stored as this one, and this one is stored as this one. So that's how it stores: red with apple, number with 1, yellow with banana, and this is stored with 2, orange and 3. Now let's say I just want to print red. Now the magic comes. As you see, it's printing apple. Wow. And now if I just want to print number, which is 1, as you see, it's printing 1. And now if I just type yellow, it's gonna print obviously banana. Or the main part, if I just type other, which also you can name it as something you want. Like if I just want to name another, another. And now if I just type another, it just works too. So it doesn't matter whatever name you give. So see, it works. So that's the best thing about tuple you could do. So now let's go to sets. So I created my sets right here. Set equals this thing. So to create a set, you use these flower brackets. So these inside items are kind of the same, and I use the flower brackets instead of the rounded brackets or the square brackets. So that's how you create a set. And now let's see how you print a set. To print a set, you use the print statement with and just type set. As you see, it's printing the set. But why is it printing 1, 2, 3, apple, and orange or banana? Because sets are unordered, so it just doesn't print what values you gave. It just goes in an order. So that's how sets work, and we can't do anything about that. And now let's see how do you access sets. You can't access sets like set of 0 or something because that comes in here. That's not how it should work. As you see, it's set is not subscriptables, which means it cannot be accessed like that. So instead of using that, you use loops, which I'm gonna explain in my further videos, which you can go check it out. And now you use loops like these. So this is one type of loop, which is called for loop, because you use for in this. For x in set print x. So basically what is this doing is it's looping through each one for x. So for something in the set, so it goes from apple to this end, print x. So that's how you can access each set or separate set instead of the thing. So now as you see, it works. And why is it not printing this extra 3? Because I have 2 3s in here. Why? Because sets does not allow duplicates. So if you get a duplicate program, like if people ask you to do I don't want the duplicates in this, remove it, you can just convert that to set, and the good thing is it just removes it automatically. So that's how you can do these sets. And now let's see how you can join a set. So sets are kind of sets are kind of confusing because you cannot change or do something when a set is created, but you can add or remove. So when a set is created, you can change it inside it, but you can add or remove it. Okay, so let's say I just want to add set.add watermelon, watermelon. And now if I just print this, print set, as you see, it prints watermelon. So and one more time, I'm saying this, it just doesn't come in an order, so we can't do anything about it. So we can't do anything about this. So yeah, that's how you can add something to a set. And now let's see how you remove something in a set. Now if I just want to remove, let's say I would remove apple, and now it just removes it. As you see, 1, 2, 3, banana, orange. So you cannot change a set, but you can add or remove, which is kind of like updating a set. So that's how you can do that. And see, as you see, the apple is removed. So that's it. So we're done. That's how sets and tuples work. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, bye bye.